suspended in midair, aren't we?
We're suspended in midair.
Gosh, that is quite the trip.
So, we're on video.
What?
You can talk. We're on video.
Oh, okay. Okay, in other words,
looks like, no, you
use any
see.
profanities.
No, you can see what you want. But it's going pretty quick.
Pretty leisurely the way they keep boarding.
Oh, yeah.
Panic or anything.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna pan.
Well, this is something.
What?
Oh no, I got another one, moved it.
What? You taking me and I'm videoing it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was doing.
Okay.
See how that turned out because I was shaking. Yeah, I'm telling you, you got to be a pretty good skier to handle those kind of slopes. Oh, there's one of the other chairs there. So at my level.
Clunk.
See, not every one of these.
Ooh.
Not every one of these seats
Ooh.
is down.
Ah, we're bouncing. Oh.
Pretend you're in that ultralight plane now.
Oh gosh. That's when I put the brakes
Yeah.
on down there.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder whether Marilyn would take this thing or whether she'd be too scary.
It's actually pretty tame, you know. It's not. I mean, she's used to chairlifts.
Yeah, yeah, but
So-
this one is definitely
She's been on a chairlift, you know,
a
and
more aggressive one.
well, no, you go pretty high on a chairlift too.
Yeah,
So you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not just the same.
But it's
thing.
got quite an angle to it, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they'd be coming down here too, right? Zigzagging down here.
right in front of
Yeah,
us. That
wow.
would be, yeah. So this would be the trail right here.
Mhm.
You know, zigzag around here, and then.
So the way we figured is exactly the way they'd go down.
Yep.
That fence would be removed.
Yep, that's what we thought, right? And then they'd go to the right here,
Mhm.
see, and then turn the corner, and then ski there, and then zigzag all the way down the bottom. I guess that's the way it works. Well, they usually have them all marked, right? Green and blue runs.
Well, I think this whole run from up here would be black, right? I mean, this would be a chairlift to the black run, obviously, because it's pretty darn steep.
Yeah, but
and
that's where you start from a black run. Is that what you're saying? And then it goes into a green run.
the black is the most
I know.
dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't start with black. You start
Yeah,
with
but
green.
at the top is where the chairlift lets you off. So you're on black right now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't know. I know. So quite windy, isn't it?
Yeah, you're in the mountains, so
Yeah.
just through these
Yeah.
valleys.
Right.
Imagine installing this thing. Hey, that's quite a task.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the technology, eh? I always used to wonder when I'm sitting on it in the chair, if this thing falls off, part of it falls.
Yeah, well, then you kind of fall, I think. You could actually kill yourself probably
Okay.
from this level. And then if you didn't, you'd be rolling down the hill further.
That's for sure.
You'd be breaking bones and I don't want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it.
Nobody else coming up. Whoa! Brakes on. Okay, we're stuck. Okay, here we are.
Now you got to ask yourself, you know, this is from an engineer's point of view, what keeps that cable on those shivs from not flipping over and off? When you look at the groove, it's really not all that deep. You know, in the oil patch, we have the drilling rigs, we have shivs, right?
Yeah.
And the dimensions and depth of the grooves are specified. They are, you know, you can't just have any old groove. They have definite angles and depth and for size of rope. When you look at these, it's not much of a groove in these wheels and these shivs. And they can't have the top you know, they can't have anything over the top because the, you know, the cable support that supports us, the connection there has to roll over top of these shivs. I know that the average person doesn't ponder too much about these
You
things.
do. You're the engineer. You do. You got to figure this all
Yeah,
out.
I look at it and I say
Yeah.
to myself, okay,
What-
that.
what
See
would-
the groove in that shiv?
Yeah.
It's not all that deep.
See?
It's just like a little idler.
You see, now no one else would pay any attention to that.
However, I guess they
Who
must
don't
not
know
have any
what,
problem of
because
it
they don't understand
with
like
the,
you do.
with the downward tension on it, I guess. Pressure on it.
Ooh. Well, we're almost back.
Yeah, here the thing comes from the bottom. Okay, so how does? Oh, I see. Interesting.
We're almost
Here
back.
it's got to go underneath.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because the rope direction is turning the other way. You see. So the idlers are underneath. My friend Jerry and longtime partner with Rigmaster, he designed this. He'd figure out. He would figure
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Brakes on again.
Yeah, you get seasick?
Well,
Airsick?
you swing a little bit, right? So, but that's what they always say, don't bounce in the
Well,
chair.
I would say this was definitely worth a stopover. Wouldn't you agree?
It was.
Yeah.
You got to do
I
this
really
again.
enjoyed this.
You do this again. Well, I tell you what, Bernie, when I've done with this
You know,
video,
for 31 bucks and a little bit of, you know, a little bit of lunch, which I'm feeling better than that a little bit.
that's good.
What are you talking about, the video? You're going to make?
I'm talking about after I send you this video and
Yeah.
show this to Marilyn,
Yeah.
then she can see what we've seen, and then she
Yeah,
might just
yeah.
want to do it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make an effort here to check this out because that's something we just never seem to do. You know, we go to Banff and then we'll go for a nice dinner.
Yep.
I've invited her to a movie theater, but that didn't turn her on. I mean, we have nicer theaters in town, but I've always wanted to go to a little theater in Banff, you know, just for the experience. And, anyways, I mean, I think she was born here, right? She lived here.
I think I better turn this off now because we have to get ready to get off and put the handlebar up. So, whoa, one more bounce. Okay, video, you're done.